When you are styling a modern commercial wig into an 18th century style, you will inevitably need extra hair to fill out the wig and to create elements of the final hairstyle.
I'm Kendra, and I'm the author of the book 18th Century Hair and Wig Styling, History and Step-by-Step Techniques, which you can purchase at 18thcenturyhair.com. This step is useful for any wig styling, but it's also one step in a full tutorial that I have posted on Patreon at 18th Century Wig that will show you how to make the style that I am wearing here. Appropriate to the 1780s and first half of the 1790s, it features soft romantic curls, hanging structured rolls, and a catigan knot in back. If you'd like to check out the full tutorial,
as well as future tutorials,
please see my Patreon at 18th Century Wig. And if you'd like to know more about the history of 18th century hair and wig styling, including which styles were worn when, as well as techniques and tutorials for making your own, check out my book at 18thcenturyhair.com.
In the past, I used to use weaving hair or wefted hair, which is hair woven into a finished edge that you can buy prepackaged from wig stores. I also used braiding hair, which is loose hair, not woven into anything, which you can also purchase at wig stores. The problem is, it's increasingly difficult to find prepackaged wefted weaving or braiding hair that exactly matches the wig color you're using, especially because these days there are so many interesting color blends and color nuances. So what I now do, that I've discovered since I wrote the 18th Century Hair and Wig Styling book, is I now basically always purchase two of the same wigs. And I take apart one wig for its extra hair and add that to the other wig. If you look at a wig, you will see that there is usually hair along the front hairline that is individually knotted to the base. Once you get past that hair, however, you will see it is made up of rows of weaving or wefted hair. Again, that hair that is woven into a firm edge. We can use all of this hair to augment our wig. This is easiest to see when you turn the wig inside out, because here you can see the rows of wefted hair. And what we're going to do is take this apart. Using a seam ripper, find a spot where you see some obvious stitches and start seam ripping. I often start with these elasticized straps and then work my way to the outside edge where it's a little harder to get at the stitches, but it's still doable. Literally just keep seam ripping, and eventually you will start to see that wefted piece of hair come away from the wig. Keep going until it is totally separate. We now have a separate piece of hair that we can use to either fill out the wig or create pieces of the wig. And once you've created that gap, it'll be a lot easier to get into the other rows. Keep going. This is a little mind-numbing, so it will take some time, but it's worth it because we're getting an exact color match. Once you have the wefted piece separate, I recommend go ahead and pull out all of the stray threads that will be attached to that wefted edge because they will just annoy you later. And start collecting your pieces of separated hair wefts into a plastic bag. How much hair you want to remove is up to you. I usually do at least half of a full wig up to the entire wig, minus the individually knotted pieces along the hairline. For this particular tutorial, I recommend doing about a half to 3/4 of the wig.